We know the money in your pocket loses value each and every year, and sending it overseas is a costly nightmare. That's the reality today, ladies and gentlemen. That's our current financial system. But there's a cryptocurrency that's been quietly transforming behind the scenes to fix that. That's right, you have it. XRP, a digital asset that's not just game changing, it's changing the game and it's rewriting the rules. Excuse me. In this video tonight, we're going to explore how XRP is tackling a broken system, winning over institutions, winning over an American president, and leading a global economic shift, all while mirroring the journey of a caterpillar turning into a beautiful butterfly. XRP was built to solve inefficiencies of the cross-border payments environment. Think speed, low costs, and real-world utility. But it's more than just that. It's a deflationary asset challenging an inflationary world, a tool gaining traction with major players, and a symbol of the new financial revolution, the new financial system that is being built right before our eyes. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zip, here to give you a macro view, the big picture of XRP and where we're going. Please do me a quick favor, just do a like and a subscribe to the channel, as it just helps with the algorithm and gets this information out there. And now let's go ahead and jump in and understand what's going on with XRP and the system. Let's start with the mess that we're in. The US dollar, the world's reserve currency, is inflationary. Thanks to the Federal Reserve policies like printing money, it loses value each and every year. Inflation rates have hit as high as 9.1% in many years, or in some years. And our money's buying power is absolutely just takes a beating. Plus, look at the debt that we're in, and look what this fractionalized system has given and provided to us. Nothing but debt, and a mountain of debt at that. Now, let's talk about sending money and sending it abroad. Traditional bank charge fees sometimes are as high as $50 or more per transfer, and they take days to process. For example, wiring $1,000 from the US to Asia may cost $40 and take up to 3 to 5 days. That is absolutely not progress. It's an archaic relic of a system, and XRP is here to fix that. Now, contrast that with XRP, which is absolutely deflationary by design, because it has a fixed supply and there will be no more printed, no more minted, and every transaction burns a tiny fraction, reducing supply over time and increasing its value, which means our value is increasing, because if you're invested in it, your portfolio is going up. Now, unlike the dollar, XRP isn't at the mercy of central banks. It is a decentralized solution for a global problem. The inefficiencies of today's system aren't just annoying, they're costly. Businesses and retailers lose billions annually because of slow payments and the high fees that are put upon them. And XRP steps in with a better way, and that's what's gaining attention. And the fees that we're talking about are even swipe fees. Even for us as retailers, we're starting to see, when we go to many restaurants in different places, you are the ones that are paying those fees, that 3% or 4% for using a credit card at a retailer, if the business is not taking that cost on themselves. And to be quite honest with you, it's just a pass-through tax. If they're paying for it, it just means you're paying more of a premium for whatever you're buying and purchasing. So that means more than $1,100 on average for a household. That hurts, it hurts us as consumers when we have retail sales. Now, if we switch to the global environment, it gets even worse than that because of the scale. Out of $3.4 trillion in global cross-border transactions last year in 2024, businesses lost significant portions of every transfer because of under-the-radar fees, up to 4%. So that's what, $100 billion approximately. of lost revenue because of the archaic system, hidden costs like exchange rate markups, foreign transaction fees, intermediary bank charges, compliance costs. Absolutely ridiculous. And XRP is here to fix that and is the solution. Now, XRP was created to be a bridge currency, streamlining cross-border payments. Instead of bouncing through multiple banks, multiple currencies, XRP is able to settle transactions directly and do that in 3 to 4 seconds. And what are the fees? Less than a penny. Compare that to our $40 to $50 bank transfers, and that's a night and day difference. And Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple has been out there for years. This is back from Davos. They've been speaking the same theme since 2022 and before that about fixing this system. Let's listen to what he has to say here.
We use. What Ripple is doing with our digital asset that we use in our technology stack called XRP is solving a cross-border payments problem. And that cross-border payments problem we all have experienced. When you're moving money cross borders, it is slow and it is typically expensive. There's no reason we can't use these technologies to solve that problem.
I hear you. And
look at the cost, the price of Bitcoin back then, right? I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the right place at the right time, and many of us are going to be extremely wealthy. This crypto is taking over the environment, and XRP is leading the charge. Now, Ripple is the company behind XRP, and it powers its payment processes through what's called RippleNet, to blockchain network connecting over 300 financial institutions worldwide. We know the power behind Ripple. We can see the partners scrolling through here on Ripple's site. They have many banking partners, many traditional other partners. They are large and in charge, and we're waiting for that SEC case to be dropped. And I guarantee you, we're going to even see more partners that are going to come out. We know they're working largely with SBI. So again, a very, very solid company that has chose the technology. That's what we own. We own a piece of technology, ladies and gentlemen, and it's called XRP, and that's what's changing this system. Now, here's a quick snippet of how the payments process works for those of you who may not know or be aware of it.
Network members can also source liquidity through access to an on-demand pool of liquidity through digital assets. RippleNet provides the ability to lower liquidity costs by being able to source liquidity on demand and reduce the amount of nostros required to make global payments.
Again, about being more efficient, about being lower cost, and about being able to move money 24/7 and not having to be worried about bank holidays or the banks being closed or whatever the case may be, and waiting 3 to 4 days, 5 days to move money that is ours. But that's what we have. But in the future, we won't have to worry about that. Brad has been speaking about this for years and years. He has stated in many interviews, XRP is not just about speed. It's about solving a $1 trillion problem. And that's what we saw when I showed you what it costs to send money cross-border. Now, XRP isn't just for tech enthusiasts. It's not just for us crypto owners and assets in the retail, if you would. It's for major institutions, and the US has taken notice of that. And that's why they're embracing, and XRP has been named as one of those assets that will be part of the digital stock, stockpile. And I know news just broke right before I started making this video, and I'm going to jump right back on and make another video about it. There was some fabulous news that came out, interesting news. That video is going to be a little bit more controversial and speculative, if you would. But, you know, one standout example of XRP is that strategic crypto reserve and what is going on with that. And we know that tomorrow, again, there is the first ever crypto summit at the White House. Now, alongside other top assets that are going to be in the stockpile, but XRP's potential role has sparked debate among many experts, and there's been some vitriol out there between Bitcoin maximalists, and they think that Bitcoin should be the only thing, and whatever the case may be. But it's absolutely clear that the governments see XRP's value. That isn't speculation. We know it's out there. We know what's happening tomorrow, and it's a sign of trust in XRP's stability and its utility. Now, if we look at this here, this is interesting to me. We're going to listen to this video out here, and then we're going to have a quick discussion about it, because I just find it very odd how all this is being laid down.
Gained influence in the White House. While Sachs says that he has sold his crypto positions, he's still an early investor in Bitwise, a crypto asset management firm whose top 5 holdings, you're looking at it right now, and its BITW fund, are the exact cryptos the president announced for inclusion.
Now that is quite interesting to me, and I believe there's no such thing as coincidences. There are plans within plans. I find it quite odd that the exact cryptos that Trump has acknowledged would go into the stockpile are the same ones that our crypto czar, David Sachs, has investment into through Bitwise fund holdings. Now, he has stated he has sold all of his crypto because he didn't want it to be a conflict of interest, but kind of interesting and speculative on my part maybe, but I'm not the only one taking notice of that, obviously, but I'd be curious to see what you guys think about that. Drop it in the comments and let me know your feelings about it. And if you believe that this has all been a setup from the very beginning, and it's been a plan from the beginning that XRP would be one of the top cryptos that is changing the financial infrastructure. So XRP's story is a metamorphosis, and that's exactly what it is. It's a picture of a caterpillar. Small, scrappy, trying to survive life, facing immense odds. That's exactly what XRP has been through and what have been done in the early days. We've battled the SEC and we beat them. We know that it in of itself, XRP is not a security, and it was in its cocoon, if you would, at that time. And then it broke free in 2023 when we beat the SEC, winning regulatory clarity. Now, it's a butterfly, and it's beginning to spread its wings with more global partnerships and adoption and changing this financial infrastructure. This isn't just about XRP's story, ladies and gentlemen. It is about the global economy story and the transformation that we're seeing. We're shifting from a slow, centralized systems that are decentralized and will be the efficient future 24/7 movement of money. Cryptocurrencies like XRP are going to be the vanguard, if you would. Much like the butterfly symbolizes renewal. That's what XRP is like. It is a renewal of the system. Cross-border trade grows and inflation squeezes fiat currencies. XRP's role, however, becomes undeniable and deflationary. The World Bank estimates that global remittances will hit $800 billion in 2025. Now, with XRP's speed and cost savings, if we could just capture a chunk of that, that's reshaping the system and reshaping how money moves. And it's also going to reshape our lives, because we as owners in this technology are going to benefit from that as the utility kicks in. XRP is absolutely more than a crypto. It's fixing a flawed system. Again, it is deflationary in an inflationary world and being adopted by institutions. We have the ETFs that are coming on board, the banking institutions, and it is leading economic transformation. And just like that butterfly, XRP has emerged from its struggles to absolutely soar and taking over the financial environment. Now, if you believe in XRP's potential, please like and share this video out. with friends and on social media. We are still such a small community, crypto as a whole, those that understand this technology and that are blessed to have the capability to invest in this technology. We need to get this word out, and let's spark a conversation, and let's help move this financial revolution along and bring a lot of people with us so we can spend the rest of our days on the most beautiful beaches of the world. Hope you enjoyed tonight's video. And with that, Zip is out.